This match, another challenge in the hybrid division, with Bobby the Body Shields making a final run here in FIGHTT Pro. Now, Pelly, I'm not sure if you knew this, but FIGHTT Pro is actually a legacy promotion. This is the third iteration, and the one man, the only man so far to be involved in every aspect of it is Bobby Shields. He was with FIGHTT. Yeah, he was with us in West Virginia in 2012, in Rockville, Maryland in 2017, and now here in 2022, he looks to try and get a shot in the division to win the championship he's never won in his career.
You know what? Some of the best shape that I've ever seen him in, to be quite honest with you.
Bobby Shields considered an unheralded founding father of this generation of independent wrestlers. I think he has often been overlooked for the contributions he's made to the sport.
Absolutely, I agree 100%. But if we're going to talk about people that have been underappreciated up until now, we're about to see probably the biggest.
The #1 ranked wrestler in the hybrid division with 4 points. The top seed of the first round. This was the top draft pick. The professional Rhett Titus.
Speaking of being in good shape, Rhett Titus, phenomenal conditioning. Not just the appearance that you see, but the cardiovascular conditioning of Rhett Titus, the strength of Rhett Titus, the explosiveness of Rhett Titus.
There's no better shape that you're going to find for professional wrestling than the two men, the two athletes, the machines that you see here in the ring. Suffice to say, these are two guys that know their way around a gym.
Absolutely.
The following contest is a hybrid division match. It has a 20-minute time limit. In this corner, fighting out of the gym of Herbertsville, British Columbia, weighing 202 pounds, making his return to fight, he is Bobby Shields. And in this corner, fighting out of Long Beach Island, New Jersey, weighing 195 pounds, with a record of 1-0 and 4 points to his name, he is the man with the deadliest drop kick. He is the professional Rhett Titus! I've been a main event player in every previous version of FIGHTT, and I don't plan on this version being any different.
Bobby, I have a lot of respect for the founding fathers of FIGHTT. I'm the #1 seed for a reason, and I will prove it tonight with technical precision.
The challenge has been laid down. Now, Pelly, it's an understatement to say that the pandemic affected all of us incredibly. But for Bobby Shields, in the world of professional wrestling, more than most, Bobby, in the time that he was on the shelf because of the pandemic, got married, had a kid, and is looking at the sunset of his pro wrestling career. It felt like it was going to get taken away from him. This whole retirement tour, this chance to try and get into the division, he is planning to retire this year if he does not get in the division, as Rhett Titus muscling him over. If he doesn't win this match, he has one last match left, and he wants to go out under his own terms.
And that's a difficult concept to grapple with, no pun intended here, as Bobby Shields taken down by the head scissors of Rhett Titus. But going out on your own terms is not something that a lot of people have an opportunity to do in wrestling. But Bobby Shields here in control of his own destiny.
Rhett Titus standing in the way of that destiny, of the chance to try and make it to our finals, our playoffs, as Rhett Titus doing a great job working the body of Bobby Shields.
Now, as I had said about Rhett Titus, and his explosiveness. You'll notice that as they introduced Rhett Titus, he has 4 points to his name after his victory in round 1. Rhett Titus won via knockout.
That's
from
true.
a shotgun drop kick, which, again, goes back to the explosiveness of Rhett Titus. And Bobby Shields is going to have to look out for that. He's going to have to look out for getting his breath back after that.
These two no strangers to each other, as we see. Not really a feeling out process so much as a stretching process. And Rhett Titus almost choked out Bobby Shields just
right
with that,
there.
that
Yes.
leg lock. We've seen Rhett Titus defeat Anthony Bennett, as you mentioned, by knockout, the most dangerous dropkick in professional wrestling. If he hits that dropkick and Rhett Titus can hit it out of anywhere, it's an immediate KO, I guarantee you.
That's what's so dangerous about it, is that if there is the correct amount of distance, you are in danger no matter what point of the match it is.
Bobby Shields going for a quick pinfall attempt, and now Rhett Titus countering. This is 100% a game of human chess.
And you can see Bobby Shields stopped there when he got up. The reason he stopped is specifically because of what we just talked about, dropkick range. He stopped himself from going back into Rhett because it would have been very easy right there in that opportunity, as they were both standing at a vertical position. Rhett could have hit that dropkick out of nowhere. Shields knew it. He recognized it. He took a step back and stopped himself. Very smart.
The professional Rhett Titus wants to be the guy in FIGHTT Pro. You've known Rhett so much longer than me. You know this. Rhett's always been on the cusp. He's always been someone that people have doubted. He's always been the bridesmaid. And FIGHTT Pro Wrestling, Rhett Titus truly believes this is his time to do or to die.
Absolutely. Rhett Titus has always been
Bobby Shields going for a cover.
right there his entire career. And now it's time for Rhett to not be right there. It's time to break that ceiling and become the man.
Well, I think it's not fair, but a lot of people, as Bobby Shields now pushing down onto Rhett Titus, just straight in the chest. Man, the bruising of the ribs.
As Bobby Shields is a member of the Team Taz finishing school. So he knows plenty about getting down on the mat and grappling there as Rhett Titus.
You want to talk about shotguns?
Yeah.
They heard that chop in Philadelphia.
Breaking some blood vessels in the chest as Titus eats a turnbuckle inadvertently there.
Capillaries turning into fireworks in Bobby Shields' chest before our eyes as the lateral press is applied.
You see Bob Shields hit that neck breaker there. Mitch Franklin in good position, making sure that the hair was not pulled.
We've already seen Matt Quay with an upset over the Mecca in an attempt to get to be a part of the division. That's what Bobby Shields is trying to do. Rhett Titus in. If Bobby Shields wins this match, he officially becomes a seeded member of the hybrid division.
Titus with those thighs that hypnotize, some have said in the past, launching Bobby Shields across the ring there.
That's the thing. We've seen Rhett Titus grow from a boy into a man before our eyes in the world of professional wrestling. And sometimes when people have seen you from the very beginning, they don't acknowledge how much you've grown and changed. I think a lot of people see Rhett Titus as a boy. This is a man with almost 20 years of experience who is still at his physical peak and prime.
15 minutes remaining in the time limit here. Here goes the belly. Hey, Rhett Titus, he got all of it. 2 count.
Almost pulled Bobby too far back, and Shields able to get that shoulder up on the angle. We saw at Enter the Fight Round 1, world-famous CB and Eli Isom went the distance. They had a 20-minute time limit draw that was decided by violation count. Eli Isom coming out the victor because he had less violations on the board. Now look at the chest of Shields.
Right, lit up by the chops of Rhett Titus. And as we were discussing earlier, on that point of violations, Bobby Shields made a very good decision there to not pull the hair for extra leverage on that neck breaker earlier in the bout. It could make the difference.
Not only could this be a submission victory for Rhett Titus, But even if Shields is able to break free somehow, some way, this is great strategy. Bobby Shields goes for that version of the gory special, the Bobby Bomb. In order to hold Titus in position, he needs those arms to be able to be at full strength. Ain't no way Bobby Shields' arms are at full strength after that stretching.
Absolutely. That's going to stretch right across the deltoids, the back muscles, along the bridge of your back, along the sciatic
look at
nerve
that
area.
cover and starting to get more aggressive. Rhett Titus putting that forearm across and now almost a chicken wing applied.
That's, you can see Rhett, this is why they call him the professional now. He's just wearing down Bobby Shields. Rhett knows he has time left in this match.
Rhett said he planned for technical precision. The thing about Rhett Titus, Rhett may not always win, but he doesn't make mistakes. If you're going to beat Rhett Titus, you have to beat him. You'll never take advantage of him.
That's right, yeah. Rhett is not a man who makes many mistakes in the ring, and he's not making mistakes right now. Fighting to get that shoulder down for a pin. Only a 2 count, but again, we're seeing Rhett. Maybe he doesn't expect to win right here in this moment, but he knows forcing these pinfalls, forcing these covers, Bobby Shields is already having difficulty breathing with 2 thighs wrapped around his rib cage. Now he's got to kick out. Now he's got to exert more strength. Rhett's just wearing him down.
I'm just looking at Bobby Shields' chest like raw hamburger. I'm thinking about his son at home. I'm thinking about his family watching this match and the struggle they might be having and seeing him fight for his dreams, but at the same time watching your husband or your father receive this kind of brutality. This is what Rhett Titus could do to someone he likes and respects.
Absolutely. Rhett Titus playing the role of Guile from Street Fighter II, maybe. He wants to tell Bobby Shields to go home and be a family man. We'll see if Rhett can deliver on that today. Bobby Shields here, though, fighting back. He's not done. That's a good shot there to the side. He got all of that. You can see Rhett's having trouble breathing right now.
This match a tribute to the history of Fight, but you can only learn so much from the past. You have to carve your own future, and Rhett Titus truly believes that he is going to be the Fight champion.
Oh, big FTO takedown by Bobby Shields. That could change the momentum.
This crowd very split almost at first, almost entirely pro Rhett Titus, but Bobby Shields has really started to win some people over with his resiliency.
Shields playing rope-a-dope here a bit now, avoiding Titus. Once again, getting close when he can. Let's go for that suplex one more time.
Falcon's arrow!
He got it.
The deal was done!
Oh, Titus kicks out. Titus kicks out. That was a 2 count.
Bobby Shields did a fantastic job hooking the leg even on that back cover, which is very difficult, but unfortunately, because the angle couldn't get pressure evenly across both shoulders.
And you have to wonder if Bobby Shields hadn't been subjected to that submission earlier from Rhett Titus, if the back would have been strong enough to hold that pinfall.
And now Rhett Titus lifting Bobby Shields up like a child.
My goodness. Again, Titus, before Titus slams him down there, he's spinning him right along that shoulder, the small of the back.
And Bobby Shields continues to fight. Bobby Shields wants so badly to be in this division. We talk about the points. The different points go towards your seeding at the end of the season. There will be a playoff. The winner of that playoff is going to go up against whoever is the premier fighter when we reach the end of the season. And that premier fighter and that playoff winner, the winner of that match will go on to become our champion. Bobby has to win so many matches to try and get there.
10 minutes have passed. 10 minutes remain.
I'm certain that Bobby nor Rhett Titus are looking that far ahead into the future right now, because this one's in dead heat at this moment.
You look past your opponent, you're going to go blind quickly because you're going to get hit very, very hard by a very dangerous man. That goes both ways for Rhett Titus and Bobby Shields.
Backbreaker there, dropped him right across the knee.
Such respect for both these opponents. Rhett Titus, a longtime personal friend of yours. Bobby Shields, a longtime personal friend of mine. It's actually very hard, almost heartbreaking, to know that only one of these men can win this match.
Absolutely. Gut wrench suplex by Titus. He connected with that. He got all of it.
Great positioning, and now Rhett Titus, but Bobby Shields not even 2.
Wow. Bobby Shields knows. He knows it's do or die right now.
Shields fighting like his career depends on it, and it does.
Listen to this crowd.
It's been a complete turnover, a reversal of fortunes. At the beginning, Rhett Titus was beloved, and yet Bobby Shields has captured the imagination of the fight faithful.
That's right. It's what it's all about, winning the crowd over.
I don't like to watch this. Bobby Shields is just asking and requesting that Rhett put him down if he can. You hear the crowd saying, "Don't quit, Bobby." I'm echoing it.
Ooh. Some edge from Rhett, but a knee from Bobby Shields. He got all of it.
He's going for that Bobby bomb. Hit the Bobby bomb.
He nailed it.
Bobby
He
bomb.
nailed it.
Bobby bomb. How?
Titus kicks out.
I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying that historically that has been the strongest weapon in the Shields arsenal. Oh, how did he kick out?
Well, as worn down and as beaten as Shields is in this match, Titus is on the ropes. Shield has to keep pushing.
He's going for it again. There's no chance Rhett Titus can kick out of a second Bobby bomb.
Wait, Rhett jogging for position here. He's going for a backslide. Oh, Shields rolls him out of the way.
Able to hold on.
They're still interconnected. Rhett, fireman's carry.
But
Shields got him. No, it's a 2 count. He trapped him though as he went to roll over.
Try to go for
He
Bobby
trapped him
Strong.
again.
Shields has got a defense for everything Titus is throwing at him.
Shields kicks him off. Drop down. He's got Titus up. No, Titus slips behind.
Come on, Bobby. You got this. I want to call more of your matches, Bobby Shields.
Gone for another neck breaker here. No, Titus spins it around. There it is.
No!
Drop kick. He's out. He's out. He's out. Check him, Franklin. He's out. He's out. That's it. That's it. That's not just 2-0, Rhett Titus. That's 8 points, Rhett Titus.
We have a runaway leader in the field. 8 points, 2-0, and Bobby Shields' dreams of becoming the fight champion are dashed.
As you said earlier, it's heartbreaking to see anyone have to lose that bout, but especially now, Bobby Shields, ramifications.
This could be some serious medical damage. Thankfully, Bobby Shields coming to as Rhett Titus receiving the post-match interview. Just my heart goes out to Bobby Shields, and thank you for helping to build this company. Thank you for everything you did for me in my career. I mean it. I'm a professional wrestling commentator because of Bobby Shields. Thanks, man.
Rhett Titus, that was a big win against Bobby Shields. How are you feeling after that?
I feel like I went to war with one of the founding fathers of fight. Some of you guys today may not notice that Bobby Shields was on the very first fight show ever. We come here every step of the way. Although we have a little bit of a changing of the guard now, I still want to show you 100% respect.
A very, very classy move by Rhett Titus that I appreciate.
Yeah, Rhett Titus, always been a man of honor.
In a world where honor has passed many of our friends by, Rhett Titus still lives by that creed.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Bobby Shields. Quite literally, Bobby brought me to an event that led me to have this career.